Hi everyone, it's Gwen from the Chronic Vent Program. Quick review of the diaphragm pacing system. So our patient has the Synapse diaphragm pacing system, and it consists of an external pulse generator, a patient cable, and the electrode that is on the patient's right side of his upper abdomen. So what I need you to know that this box creates the electrical stimulus and you need to keep it safe. Okay, turning it on and turning it off is quite simple. You just press and hold these two buttons at the same time. Okay, and when you do that, you'll see that it starts to run. You can see the breath rate per minute, and you can see the 1, 2, 3, 4. As long as you've got an A, B, C, or D flashing underneath that 1, 2, 3, 4, you're good to go. Should you see an X in any of those, please discontinue the pacing use, turn it off, and let the RTs know. That means that if there's an X there, that means that there's something wrong with one of the wires. Okay? So just turning it off again, here you go, both buttons at the same time. And it turns it off. Both buttons at the same time to turn it on. Should you forget, it's written right on the front of the pacing box. Okay. Our patient has two of these pacing boxes, Pacer A and Pacer B. That's so that if there's a problem with one of them, for example, a low battery, you can just swap it out and service doesn't have to be interrupted to the patient. Okay. The patient cable connects at the top. This is just a placebo cable so that I can run the pacer while we're teaching. To connect the patient cable, you'll see that there's a little white arrow. Line it up with the thick part here and just insert it till it clips in place. In order to take it off, just pull back a little bit and you can pull it out. Okay. The other side of the patient cable has a flat side and it has a spot where it can hook into the pins at the electrode. Okay, when you're hooking this up or discontinuing, make sure that you see that Synapse Biomedical, make sure that's facing up. Okay, and also make sure that you're supporting the electrode. So just a little bit of gentle pressure on that electrode while you put it in or while you take it out. Okay, make sure that there's no tugging and that it's not taut at the patient. Make sure there's a little bit of slack. We don't want the electrode being pulled on at all. It's quite a fragile site, so that's your job, just to make sure that that's safe at all times. Also, your job is to make sure that this part is safe at all times, and what that means is that it's not exposed to any liquids or water or in a place where we can spill any liquids on it. Also keeping it safe so it's not falling off the bed or being pulled on by the bed rails, or when you're moving the patient, that it's kept safe and kept from falling. That's really what we need you to do. While the patient is using the diaphragm pacing system, you can do all the normal things that you would. Please suction, you can bag, you can do cough assist, you can do trach care, and you can even change an inner cannula. All those things is perfectly fine to do while using the pacing system. The only times that you would really take the pacing system off is if the patient asked for some reason or if it was alarming low battery. Now, when a low battery alarm happens, it'll beep once an hour, and then when the battery gets critically low, it'll have a continuous high-pitched beep and it'll say low battery on the front of the pacing system. At this point, I want you to disconnect the pacer from the patient and swap it out with the other pacer that's in his box. Please don't change the battery. It takes special batteries and the RTs will do that. So please do not put a regular battery from the unit in the pacing system. Just swap it out so he has the other pacer that's working fine, and let the RTs know that we need to change the battery. So also in review, the things that I want you to look for, I want you to keep this safe. Okay? Turn it on and off by pressing both buttons at the front on the same time. Keep the cable safe. Keep it from being pulling or getting caught up in something, and keep it safe at the electrode site itself. Do all the normal things that you would do and listen to the patient. If he wants a break or if he needs suctioning or whatnot, just go for it. Just He knows this system and he knows himself really well. Remember, our patient can actually breathe on his own for quite a while. So if you do need to turn the pacing system off for some reason, it's okay to let him breathe on his own. Also, when he does have the trach there, when he's on the pacing system, he should have something on the end of his trach, either the Passi-Murray valve, which is the green speaking valve, or a cork or a filter of some sort. Okay? And if you have any questions, please let us know. Reach out to the RTs or your instructor. We are here to help. And thank you so much for all your hard work and your diligence in this matter.